Welcome students to Thakur Vidya Mandir High School and Junior College. Today we are going to start with part 3 of Bill of Exchange. Students, in the last class we discussed about the meaning of due date. Now today we are going to start with how to calculate due date here. Now there are two cases here. A, in case of bills payable after date. Now in this there are two cases here. Let's see the first one. Tenure of bill is given in months. It means the period is given in months. Now see in the example, a bill dated 12th of June 2019 is payable 2 months after date. Calculate the due date of the bill. Now see here, the period of bill when the bill is drawn, that is 12th of June. Period, now we are going to start calculating from 12th of June to 12th of July, 1 month. And again from 12th of July to 12th of August, second month. So here our 2 months period gets over. But as per the rule, we have to add 3 days grace period. So when 12th of August, 3 days grace period we will add, we will get here 15th of August. But 15th of August is a public holiday. So we cannot take 15th of August as a due date. Therefore, see here, since 15th of August is a public holiday, the bill will be fall due for payment on 14th of August. One day before that we are going to consider of due date of the bill. So always remember, whenever you are going to calculate the due date of the bill and if it will falls on any public holiday, we will consider one day before. So this is example when the period of bill is given in months. Now let us see here in the second example, tenure of bill is given in days. It means now we are going to calculate due date when they will mention the days. See here, a bill dated 12th of June 2019, payable 90 days after date. Calculate the due date of the bill. Now students just see here 90 days of the bill. Now how to calculate this? See here the date of bill. It is drawn on 12th of June 2019. So let us start calculating here. First we are going to write here 90 days and after that we will start subtracting the number of days. So 12th of June. So in June we have 30 days. So already 12 days are over. So out of 30 we have subtracted 12. So how many days are left here? 18 days of June month are left. And therefore from 90 days we will subtract here 18 days of June month. We got here 72. Further we are going to subtract here July month and in July there are 31 days. So now we are going to subtract here 31 from 72. So here we got here 41 days. Now again we are going to subtract here after July, August month here. So August 31 days are there and therefore from 41 we are going to subtract here 31 days of August month. And therefore the days which are left here 10 days and therefore the date is here 10th of September. So here 10th of September our 90 days gets over but we are adding here 3 days grace period and therefore 3 days when we will add our due date here is 13th of September. Right. So here whenever they will give here to calculate due date as per the days, start writing here maybe 60 days or 90 days or 120 days and after start subtracting all the number of days of the month. Now let us see here the second part. Now the second case. In case of bills payable after sight. Now what does it mean here? See the difference. The only difference is that the term of bill is counted from the date of acceptance. Now in the previous two cases that we did here, same way we are going to calculate when they will mention here month. We are going to add here 3 days grace period. Here also we did here. Whenever they will mention here days, we are going to add here 3 days grace period. Here also the same, but only difference is the due date that we are going to start calculating, that is the date of acceptance of bill. Now let us understand this with the help of example. Example, a bill dated 27th of December 2019 is payable 2 months after sight. It was accepted on 31st of December 2019. Calculate due date of the bill. Now, the bill is drawn on 27th of December, but it is accepted on 31st of December 2019. See here, date of bill 27th and date of acceptance 31st of December. Now we are going to start calculating period of bill from 31st of December. So from 31st of December till 31st of Jan 2021 month. Now students, just check here 2020, and this 2020 is leap year, remember. Now, so first one gets over on 31st Jan, and now again here from 31st Jan till 29th of February. This is our second month. See here, we have taken here 29 days of February because it is leap year. So 2 months gets over. After 29th of February, when we will add here 3 days more grace period, that is 1st, 2nd and 3rd. So 3rd of March 2020. This is here when this date we got after adding 3 days grace period. And therefore, due date is 3rd March 2020. Right? So now, see here, in this two case here, in case of bill payable after date. After date, we will start calculating the day when the bill is drawn, and here, in case of bill is payable after sight, we will start calculating the due date of the bill when the bill is accepted. Now, let us see here classification of bill of exchange here. Now, let us understand here what is meant by after date bill. The due date of this bill is calculated from the date of drawing. Grace period of 3 days are allowed. That means the day when the bill is made or bill is drawn, from that date we are going to calculate here due date of the bill, and 3 days grace period we are going to add in this case after date bill. After sight bill. Now what is mean by after sight bill? The due date of this bill calculated from the date of acceptance. Just now we did here after sight. So when we are going to calculate here, when the bill is accepted. So therefore grace period of 3 days are allowed in after sight bill also. Now see the third case here. Bill payable on demand or at sight. Now clearly it is mentioned here on demand, right here. Now in this case, these bills are payable immediately on presentation to the drawee. Time period and grace days are not allowed, right here. Time period means what here? For an example, the bill is drawn for 2 months, but whenever drawer he needs money, he is going to ask to do the payment, right? So in this case, the bill is going to be paid whenever it is going to be demanded by the drawer. And therefore, we are not going to consider here grace period also. Now, see the next here important terms that we have to remember, because after this we are going to start solving the sum of bill of exchange. And before that, we will just start learning here journal entries of bill of exchange. So see here important terms that we have to remember here. Honoring of bill of exchange. Now, what does it mean here? It means the acceptor or drawee pays the amount of the bill on the due date. It means whenever the bill period is given, maybe for 2 months or 60 days or 90 days, the bill is honored. It means the drawee has done the payment on the due date. Dishonoring of bill of exchange. It means if the drawee is not able to pay the amount of bill on or before the due date. It means now after completing the particular period, maybe 2 months, 60 days or 90 days, the drawee he is not able to do the payment, and that is called a dishonoring of bill of exchange. Now in this case, it is very important that the drawer has to register this to the notary public, because it is a legal document as we have done in introduction part. And therefore, what is meant by notary public? A notary public is a public servant appointed by a central or a state government. He is entrusted with the power of protesting of dishonor bill. It means he has a power that he is going to keep the record that the bill has been dishonored, and therefore drawer would be in a position to file a case on drawee if he is not going to do the payment of the bill. Because all these things we are going to study when we are going to start the journal entry, right? So here we have done today calculation of due date here. After date, it means month, when they will mention here days. And here what is meant by after sight? It means due date we will start calculating from date of acceptance of bill. And here finally we did here come to the conclusion that classification of bill of exchange. After date bill, it means due date we are going to add. After sight bill means what here? The due date. Start calculating from the date of acceptance. And bill payable on demand means whenever the drawer he is in need of money, he is going to ask to do the payment. And just see here, yeah, the last part, accounting treatment of bill of exchange. Now in this, see, this is the beginning of the next class, and therefore now there are four types of bill of exchange that we are going to study here. First is retaining the bill till the due date. Second is discounting the bill with the bank. Third is endorsing the bill to the creditor for settlement of account. Fourth one is here sending the bill to the bank for collection. So we have to remember case 1, retaining the bill, case 2, discounting the bill, case 3, endorsing the bill, and case 4, bill sent to the bank for collection. So these are the four treatment of bill of exchange that we are going to study in the next class. Journal entries are based on this. Thank you students. Thank you very much, and please go through whatever we have done till the date.